Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Welcome back to another one of these Spin That Back shows. Spin that back. Yes, sir. So today we got a special show for y'all. But before we go there, we're gonna let y'all know what the show is about. It's about old school hip hop. We give tribute, we pay homage, and we talk about the old school. And this is what we do. Not hating on the new school, not shitting on it, nothing like that. You know, we like it. You know, you do what you do, but we just like the golden age. The 80s, the 90s. Maybe spilling over to 2000s just a little bit. Right. Okay.
Dipping your toe into it.
Yes, sir. So today, though, we got a special show. We're going to be talking about the legendary Mr. DJ Quik from out of Mr. Nice Guy side of town.
Where I'm at right now. Yep, that's for sure.
Yes, sir. So how you doing there, Mr. Nice Guy?
I'm recovering, man. Walk was beating me up in the Focus Up show. So, hopefully we won't have those issues over here on Spin That Back.
Make no promises.
Well, what's going on, bro?
What's up? Let me represent for the red team. Mm-hmm. It's hard. I don't even know what Bloods do. I'm trying to. Is this how they wear their stuff? I don't know. Nah, I'm messing around. Yo, salute DJ Quik. Let's go. I put on the hat with the little red in it. Yo, let's go. Hardcore since 74. Let's go, DJ Quik. But I got to show some unity. Check this out. DJ Quik and MCA. That's what it is, baby.
Oh, yeah.
Love it. Sure. It's Compton Brothers. Let's go.
I love grown people working out grown people stuff.
Yep. And I got a red shot glass.
So I got my red shirt on today for the man, Mr. Quik. So like I said, we're going to talk about DJ Quik, the legendary DJ Quik. If you don't know, DJ Quik is an artist out of Compton, California. He wasn't the first, but he was one of the first dudes I heard on wax, on tape, basically, talking about that gangbanging stuff for real. You know, he was putting his hood out there and everything. This is one of the first ones I heard.
Facts.
I didn't even realize it. I didn't even know who he was. But I heard somebody else, a little youngster, coming through the neighborhood singing one of the songs because it was something about Pooh the Pyro or something. Yeah, but he was teasing me about it, though. But go ahead, though. What was that?
All right. This is my introduction to DJ Quik. I moved from Los Angeles. My family moved. I'm freaking 16. I got to say in anything. So family moved to Florida. My cousin B-Boy, he was keeping us up on what's going on. He sent us a tape, underground tape, and it was his blood dude rapping all these songs. And me and my brother was like, damn, who the hell is he? Then we seen the video, Born and Raised in Compton. Then I was like, he sounds like that guy on that tape. And that's exactly who it was. DJ Quik, born and raised in Compton. Man, y'all know that hit the streets of LA hard as hell. Because I'm in Florida, like hearing about this guy on the West Coast, a new guy on the West Coast.
Yes, sir.
That's DJ Quik.
So what I was going to do is kind of put it in the timeline. When he did that little underground stuff right there, he was only like 16 years old. And the beats and everything was banging on that too at the time, So by the time he did come out with his first album, which was Quik is the name, right?
Yes.
Okay. This album here. This is when I really got to know him. But before that album even came out, I heard about Penthouse Players Click and said, produced by DJ Quik. So when he came out,
wait, your timeline off a little bit, brother.
You think so? No, they had a little single. It wasn't. They didn't have that big deal or nothing. It was just some stuff they were doing on the underground. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Let me put the guns down. Let me put it down.
They got the actual deal through him because he got the deal with Profile and everything. Yeah, so that's how he came out with the first album and everything. So yeah, he got his deal. He was only like 20, maybe 21. He was
19.
still young.
I'm 19. So
Okay,
I'm a young ass male. My skin is
yeah.
brown and my skin is tan. Some shit he say. Some fly shit. My hair is long and my skin is tan. It sounds gay, but it's like, nigga, he's telling I'm DJ Quik. Look at him. My hair is long and my skin is tan. Let me stop. All right, let me calm down.
Playalistic. It was playalistic because Penthouse Player Click. There was players. Player Ham, Cadillac Tweet.
Ooh, I used to love Cadillac Tweet. It was a double, baby. He was the first with that shit. Then Snoop took that from Cadillac Tweet. Oh, come. Did I just solve something?
Nope.
No, that's how. Remember, Cadillac Tweet. That's how he used to rap.
Yeah, for real.
And you're not saying that they didn't get that from Bootsy?
Oh, come on now. He originated.
There ain't no data. Wait.
But bringing it to the game, to the hip hop thing, because we used to take all that type of stuff, But yeah, you're right. Snoop got it from him. Yeah,
I'm a whopper. Like he had that. I used to love to play Players Penthouse Click tape, and it was featuring Easy was on it.
Boosie was a player, so you got hey, I'm a player. And I'm playing. Just come on now.
I'm a player, bitch. I thought you knew. Like every other nigga in my crew. That's on Trespass soundtrack. That's the Penthouse Players Click.
Wow. DJ Quik.
Yes. Okay, let's get back to DJ Quik. Even though
DJ Quik. Yeah. Let's spin that back. Let's talk about his first album. Born in what was Quik is the name.
What's his name?
First song was Born and Raised in Compton, of course, right?
First single, yes.
I was hating.
Really?
I was hating. It was banging, but I was hating. You know why? For the dumbest reasons.
Yeah.
The dumbest, stupidest. Yeah, for that stuff. When you're young and stupid, do stupid stuff. But it was banging. And I'm like, he's trying to be like NWA.
But El Pooh, you're not the only one. Exactly. It was plenty people, like people talk about it now in different hoods. Snoop Dogg as well was like they in Long Beach playing DJ Quik, and these was enemies. That's their closest enemies was the Pyrus. Everybody was playing DJ Quik. You couldn't help it. Like this is hard. This is tight, and it was. The whole album was airtight. Yes. Born and Raised in Compton. That was hard,
Tonight.
Oh my Lord.
I don't really know a whole bunch of stuff about DJ Quik. That's really not my lane, but it's funny. You bring out these songs, I'm sitting there thinking, well, I did like that song. I did like this song, so maybe I heard more than I thought. So the reason why I'm not saying too much, but the fact of the matter is that he's not really my lane. But I actually had a lot of respect for his production quality and just the whole songs where he had put it together. Because one thing I will say that I respect about the new school, the youngsters, they know how to sort of like make a complete song as far as something that's a vibe, not just running through your 16 and moving on with your life. So I appreciated the fullness of DJ Quik songs. So shout out to that brother.
Speaking of a vibe, because that's true. Like. He was on Unsung and he spoke about the making of that song tonight. It was just like he was like, that's what we was doing. We was in the house together and he didn't have no lyrics for it, but he made the beat and he would just play it all day. And they was getting drunk, toe up, chilling with chicks, getting effed up. You know how you used to get sick, throw up, next morning like, oh, I ain't drinking no more. But then again, the homies come through again. We getting toe up, we getting drunk, we getting fucked up again. So that's kind of what the vibe was, and that's how he made the song. He wrote it, and it was a hit. I love that song, like everybody else who really was loving that. Tonight was just like an anthem of kicking it because we was doing the same shit. Like you get drunk as hell, get fucked up, be like, man, I am never drinking again, ever in life. When the bitch is coming through. Fuck, I need a drink. Wait, hold on. Where my let's go. Run it up. Where the weed at? Yeah.
Like you said, production was top notch. He used that clear sample. It's also called Tonight. You know what I'm saying? So he used that sample. Just beautiful. You know what I'm saying? See, what Quik did was he took that gangster stuff and made you dance. He had that groove. NWA. Dre don't even have that groove. Don't nobody have the groove that Quik is a one of a kind.
Yeah.
Who do you know can stand up with his music? I mean, on the like the gangster, but still get you out there to groove. You know what I'm saying? It was cool to dance to Quik stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I know a month ago, maybe a month or maybe 2 months or 3 months ago, we had a show who's the best producer, and I know DJ Quik on the West Coast. I put DJ Quik as the top producer. I think, in my opinion, my humble opinion, I put him a little bit above Dr. Dre. I just have to. Sonically, sounds good, baby. Yep.
And he's controlling more of the aspects of what he's producing as well, probably, than Dr. Dre. Dr. Dre is doing a lot of teamwork on stuff.
Quik, I'm pretty sure he got some people helping him, but yeah, for the most part, I would agree with that. But yeah, Quik is unquestionable. He's just the best, production wise. You can't beat him, But Dre, he's the reason why he's been around longer than Quik. And he did do a whole lot of stuff himself. Like I said, I keep going back to the DLC album. He did that whole thing, just him and the DLC. DLC does no production, but he's a good songwriter. Quik got people helping him writing some songs. Well, according to the credits on Dollars and Cents. But we'll get to that in a minute when we get down there. But yeah, let's go back to this. Go ahead.
I mean, it makes sense. I mean, he's a DJ. He's a rapper. Like he is a producer.
Yeah, he's a producer.
I mean, damn. Okay, write this song for me. Like I mean, I don't see, even if that's not a fault. That's not something that
not at all.
No, it's not at all a fault, because it's like this. Quincy Jones is a producer. He doesn't write all those songs. He got
multiple instruments.
You don't even play
the instruments. Yeah.
But he can play.
Mm-hmm. He was. But wait, let's spin that back. Let's get back to DJ Quik. Y'all know he was the man. DJ Quik was the man doing all the house parties. He was doing the house parties. He was like not an active gang member, but they knew where he was from. It's like, I live over here.
Yeah,
he was from that gang.
Yeah,
but he doing these parties on the east side, East Coast hood this, 6 Soul hood that, Compton Farmer Block, which I just that's a backstory.
Farm dog.
In their hood, enemy hoods of his, of where he's from, and he was the man. But they knew, don't mess with that dude because he's the DJ. This dude, he just rocked the whole party. I might have got laid that night. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Yeah, he was a DJ. Same thing with Quincy Jones. He's like a Quincy Jones because he can produce, actually get on the instruments and do everything. Program the beat and everything. Play the keyboard. He can even play guitar and everything. But he get people to do all this stuff, and he can mix because he mixed Tupac's "All Eyes on Me," the whole thing. Well, 90% of it.
You got to hear that with Quincy Jones with Michael Jackson, where they're just recording it. Where Michael Jackson was like, when he was like with beat, he was like Michael Jackson was sort of beatboxing the beat, like, and it sounded exactly what Quincy Jones put into, but Michael Jackson told him how to do it. Yeah, we know about QD, not QD3, QD.
OG QD.
OG. Yeah.
Shout out to QD3 anyways, but yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So.
Yes, sir. So he had some other songs on here. Sweet Black Pussy.
My favorite. Hey, come on now. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know what Sex Talk every Thursday, 9 p.m. Quit playing.
You also had the Bomb Bud, the little reggae song.
We smoking bomb bud. Whoa, we smoking bomb bud. Yeah, go ahead. What's the other anthem?
Quik is the name.
Quik is the name. But he also had a song called 8 Ball.
Of course.
Yes.
Let's get down to that. Yeah, 8 Ball, of course. Yeah, he had an 8 Ball too, but the original 8 Ball, of course, is Eazy-E.
That's his mentor. He used to hang with Easy. He have a story where he talked about like how Easy used to come to his house, and he was like, I can't believe Easy is coming over to see me and chilling with me. He looking like you're a millionaire. You're like, what in the world? Just used to hang with him and vibe and everything. Like I remember in the video, Quik is the name, where Easy was in there. I was like, oh shit, they know each other. Easy's a crypto and he's a blood. Why are they hanging? That was like the first time I ever seen that ever.
Oh, no doubt.
Yep.
You also had Quik's Groove. You had a couple other songs on here, but that's the first one. Quik is the name. Then he had a second album called Way Too Funky. Remember that one?
Love that.
Let me see. Is this
way too funky? That's when
that's Safe and Sound right there. That's the third one.
Yeah, you jumped. Yeah, way too funky. Way too funky was like, it was like you seen a little maturity. It was a little maturity from even, and it was a little bit like when he was saying, "I'm America's most complete artist."
Mm-hmm.
That it was just showing like I am America's most. Yeah, so I seen a little just maturity. But what I didn't like on that album was when he dissed MC8. That's where that started from, where he said, I want to thank everybody but some monkey mouth name from I was like, wait, why you got a problem with MC? What? MC8. But that album, I love that too. Way too funky, hard as hell, with the bass, with the booming. Oh man, it was amazing.
Yeah.
Solid production. Solid.
Mr. Nice Guy, you don't remember that?
Nah, I didn't mess with DJ Quik. That that wasn't my lane. I was like more sort of like underground East Coast, underground West Coast.
You didn't listen to the radio? You wasn't listening to the radio because it was playing on the radio all the time.
As a DJ, I didn't really listen to the radio because I was getting all type of records and stuff like that. So I play what I play. I play what I like. I play what people want to listen to, and stuff like that. But I wasn't necessarily. I was doing my own mixtapes. So I wasn't really, playing the radio a whole lot.
So if you're doing parties and people are like, I want to hear that just like Compton or that, can you play that Sweet Black Pussy?
Yep. And if
Black Moon, put on Black Moon.
If it's a song that works, you know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously I know what the people want and stuff like that. But if I'm doing a party, usually it was going to be more of a underground. It's going to be more like Water the Bush or like, Hollywood Live type vibes, so. That was a different type of era. So, again, you want the gangster rapper to play the gangster stuff, then you go get you a gangster DJ. I wasn't a gangster
No,
DJ.
It ain't about, I don't know about what you just said, because really the vibe was whatever the chicks want to hear. So when you saying the party, they didn't have no females up in there?
Hey, I know underground females that were into that type of stuff. So I mean, hey, females like Tribe, females like I don't want to distract as much. There is some DJ Quik that I'm gonna be able to comment on DJ Quik stuff, but you're gonna have to get through this first album or two before I can really jump in on it. So that's what it is.
What about the song Just Like Compton? You don't remember that one?
Now that I remember, and trust me, I've made many references to that. I remember I used to play 2K, and when I used to beat up my guy on his team, and it's like my team, I'd be like, we made up a team called the Memphis Marauders, and then I'd play with his team when it was like maybe some San Diego or something, and I'd always be like, San Diego is just like Memphis. When I beat his ass, it's like a road game is like a home game. so that song definitely I got some history with.
San Diego, just like me. A lot of dirt on the road.
Oh man.
Hey, but it was funny. I remember when Just Like Compton came out, that was like my senior year, and it had a lot of people buzzing in Florida. They was like, yeah. I was in a city called Cocoa. Salute to Cocoa, yeah. But anyway, it was a lot of people like, yeah, Cocoa just like Compton. I'm like, no, it ain't. No, it ain't. Not at all. But they feeling the vibe because they was feeling like they thugging out here doing their shit. But they start trying to gang and like that's where I seen like this music was really influential. And I am not going to front. One more thing I'm going to say. But I got this from NWA. Remember how you could order stuff? I bought a Compton hat. I ordered it. I was working a job and I said, I'm going to order a Compton hat. I got a sweater and a Compton hat. And I got pussy off of that too. Yeah. This ain't Sex Talk Walk, so I had to whisper it. Yeah.
Mr. Charles X, I saw your comment up there, bro. We're gonna get to that in a minute.
We're gonna get to it. Yeah,
that in a second, bro.
You're getting ahead of us.
Just a little bit. We're trying to stretch it out with DJ Quik.
But that showed us a live show. What did he say? What did he say?
Now he put up the quote from Dollars and Cents, banging on MC8, one of the greatest diss tracks of all time. So we want to set that up. So we're gonna get to that. So we'll come back to that.
We're gonna save that comment right there. But actually, before I go any further with this album right here, he also brought out Second to None.
Yes.
Their first album was classic to me.
Yes. Sonically, yeah, I'm gonna use nice guy stuff. Sonically, that's one of the greatest. It gotta be in the top 50. Just as far as just the music, the beats.
So,
what's the song?
What was that song? If You Want It or something? What was that? Come and Rub It? Who made that song?
That's them.
That's exactly. To me, that's a dope song to this day. Every time I listen, I don't have it, but if it come on the radio, I'm like, it was on to something.
Be true to yourself.
Be true to yourself. More than the player, I'm more like a pimp.
Oh my God. That should bring me right back. Like it's like I'm traveling back in time.
Hey, remember this one?
Remember where I was at.
Ain't nothing wrong.
Yeah. Yep.
Hey, Floyd X, you just gonna sit there and watch? You're not gonna kind of come in? All right.
Hey man, what up? I'm trying to help out in the background. I know El Pooh got his hands full, so I try to add information and things I could do to help contribute to the show.
Appreciate that, brother.
But I'm doing like El Pooh, representing for Mr. DJ Quik. Much love to DJ Quik. Big fan of his. True, his production, his rapping. When I first heard his voice, I was like, damn, he sound like a little girl. But then I got used to it. That
was my original knock. That's why I really couldn't mess. I'm like, this sounds very effeminate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just like, but I it grew. You know what I'm saying? I understand that it's a style, sort of like a playalistic type vibe where you're walking that tightrope. So I got it after a while. But again,
I know not really, because he kind of prided himself because he had a funny voice, sort of like Eazy-E, which stood out and was kind of unique. Yeah, and they kind of thought he was kind of biting off Eazy, just trying to come out with a funny voice. But then Eazy-E embraced him like, yeah, he got a funny voice. He didn't say that. I'm just figuring that's what happened. Like,
he went.
You know what I'm saying? But it was still unique, and he about a whole different lane.
And it wasn't to me just his voice, but it was also the way, because I'm definitely not going to be talking about voice, because my voice is pretty high as far as men is concerned. What I'm talking about is the way he would drag his voice. That was kind of it was a style that really didn't catch me in the beginning. But I'm just saying that he got to a place.
You done said that like 20 times. You didn't.
Well, no, but you said it's like his voice. But I'm talking about is the cadence. It was the cadence more than his voice. That's what I'm saying.
We giving DJ Quik his flowers, brother.
Yeah. And one more song on that Second to None. Be true to yourself.
Yeah. Mama always told me there be days like this.
And that beat.
Hey, I got to give props to Floyd X, as he was the one, he was working and he was buying all the tapes. I remember he bought that home. He disappeared. Floyd X, he bought the tape. I was kind of forced to listen to whatever he played. We had to share a room.
I was a music fanatic, man. I found my little $15. I was gonna buy the tape. If I like the music, I'm buying it.
Yeah,
I was all on all that shit.
Yes, sir. So then, after Way Too Funky, Safe and Sound came out. This is when he really started making his name for me. This is when I had to actually bow down and be like, man, this dude is just funky. The song Safe and Sound was the one. I was like, man, this dude used that was that Jermaine Jackson. Really? No, it wasn't. It was Brothers Johnson, that's what it was. Strawberry Letter 23, 22, which one?
Yeah.
Whichever one. Yeah. So either way.
That song, that's 1995. Like, I'm telling you, it's like I'm traveling and you know what I'm saying? I'm a time traveler. It just bring me to where I was at. I remember hearing it. Like, I just getting out the military, and I'm living with moms and pops, and it was like that was like the anthem. Everywhere you go, it was 92.3 and Power 106. They was playing that all the time. I'd rather be safe and sound. I loved it. That album, I loved it. And are you going? Okay, I'm getting ahead of myself.
Well, the money got you safe and sound. And that also on this album was the one Mr. Charles X talked about. There you go. Tell me why you act so scary. Giving your set a bad name with your misspelled name. EIHG. Now, shall I continue? You left out the G because the G ain't in you.
Wow, really, Charles X?
That's a bar. That is a bar. I mean, you say what you want, but he was all throughout that song. I was looking at the lyrics. I was like, yo, man, whoever put that together, your team, whatever, salute. That was a bar.
I gotta say this. I gotta get you, Charles X. Block Charles X. Typing that out about my boy MC. Hey, are you serious, Charles X?
Hey, did y'all ever hear ever hear him tell a story when he wrote that line? He wrote that himself. He said he was sitting there. He said he dropped the pen, got up, and walked away. After that,
he said he just wrote that line right there.
He said he got up
and I spelled out his name and saw he didn't have a G. He wrote that line right there, underlined it. Man,
that was it. Got up and walked away. He knew that was a killer ass line.
You want to talk about the coldest diss songs? That's probably the coldest diss line right there.
That's up there.
Yeah, no, we definitely rock with MC8. We love MC8. I was definitely more of the, leaning more. That was more my lane than DJ Quik. But the bottom line is that song, he did it. Quik did his work
and performed it at the Source Awards while while MC8 was in the audience, and was like looking at him like damn. MC8 probably didn't know the song existed. He looking at you fucker. You really?
Wait a minute. It was on the soundtrack before it came out on the album, I think.
Murder Was the Case.
Okay, so that was 94 then, right? 94 Source. Oh.
Yes.
That's the one Pac was at.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, because I was watching a YouTube video with MC8 talking about it. That was the same Source Awards where Suge Knight's talking about, if you don't want the producers dancing all up and whatever. So yeah.
No, that's 95. That's 95.
95? Yeah. Well, that's what he said. Maybe he misconstrued it, but yeah, nah.
Yeah, MC8 made a mistake. I'm telling you, that's why I knew what I knew. I knew what I knew because when the MC8 performed it, that was the whole little death row camp. They coming out the sales and all that shit, and then we was like, we was looking at DJ Quik like you not even on death row, like, but that's when he performed it. You know what I'm saying? It was a whole little thing they had going on. Pac wasn't even on death row yet, not yet. Yeah.
He wasn't even in jail. This right before he went to jail. Right after that, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. Because I think that's the one where Pac was getting Tribe Called Quest was getting an award, and then
he was out on bail. And he did that song out on bail. That's what it happened. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Pac performed, and it was like they thought that he was dissing Q-Tip or something like that. Because Pac was like they start playing the music, so he ran out there. Mm-hmm. It was a whole little misunderstanding.
Yeah, I remember that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they said Benzino said Tribe Called Quest went into the back, and I think Ali Shaheed Muhammad is his name.
Yep, DJ Muhammad.
He was crying.
Ouch.
He was hurt. He was just emotional. He was hurt. No, Benzino, he used to run the source, so I believe him. He's credible on that.
And incredible.
Yeah, I don't give Benzino
not credible.
Benzino got credibility.
Now, just because he said it, because hey, I seen him crying over a chick. A chick is a nigga, and he with no neck, like mad as hell, but you didn't take off on that big nigga. Mm-hmm. See, she picked the right boyfriend, Benzino. Yeah, Benzino was mad as hell, stalking her ass.
I said Benzino
was
cry
crying.
about asking about an Eminem diss.
Oh yeah, you talking about on
Yeah, I seen him cry about that. Yeah, so you know,
well,
but it's nothing wrong with crying. Men
Bullshit.
can cry too. He said bullshit.
Now we did a show on that. When is it okay for men to cry? Never.
well, now on the Spin That Back show, but I'm just the more you cry, the less you pee. So hey, I guess it was good for him. So, yeah. So we had a couple more hits on here though, but those was the ones that really stood. Oh, some
wait, y'all missing one. Y'all missing one. I don't want to eat it. Don't want to. Yeah, hell yeah. Wait.
And then he had another one called "Can I Eat It?"
Listen.
Yeah.
Stop playing. Let me stop. Let me stop before we get in trouble.
Exactly. About to catch a case.
Yeah.
For promotional purposes, we don't own
that. 9 p.m.
Yes, sir. And then, right around this time, he came out with another artist, Sugar Free.
Oh
yeah, we can go to Mossberg too. Let's go to Mossberg. Mossberg. What you know about? I didn't know too much about Mossberg.
Was that before AMG?
Okay, there you go.
Well, DJ Quik actually didn't come out with AMG. He actually did production on AMG. Just was out here in Cali, just getting his career together. He didn't have nowhere to stay, so they let him stay with them, and they used to kick it and vibe. That's actually how they fell out, because when AMG kind of blew up a little bit, he just was like, "Fuck that." That's what the issue with DJ Quik and AMG was. That's what it was. But there was like, then like in hindsight, really he really didn't owe a shit, but they just did him a favor because he just was really out here.
Who you talking about? AMG?
AMG.
Yeah.
Okay. And shout out to AMG to be better have my money.
Exactly. When I think now you want to talk about something that played in the underground clubs that really got people going, females dancing and every cutting up. As a DJ, I had that song in regular rotation. Bitch better have my money. That is a classic hip hop joint. Salute.
Which one came first? Was it Vertical Joyride or Be Better Have My Money?
Oh wow, that's the same album.
The same album? Because Vertical Joyride was tight.
That's the first song.
I might have heard Vertical Joyride first, I think.
Okay. And then Be Better Have My Money just set him off.
Yeah.
Like, everybody wanted to hear that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could be Sadiddy all you want, but when that song came on the dance floor, it just all bets was off. So no, that was my steady DJ armory.
I got a question. Everybody, we all agree that DJ Quik is like one of the best producers out there. And the only one artist that's still consistent to pop from him is Sugar Free. Why none of the other artists consistently and lived on and been able to ride that wave for a long time?
Second and None messed up their own little thing. They had something going for a minute.
Some stuff translate better for what the times are. I mean, I just think that Sugar Free's whole vibe is something that really sort of like taps into where people are, as far as the whole pimp thing, the whole playalistic thing. That stuff is basically to date.
He was a good rapper too. He raps real good. He got a good ass flow.
Never a big fan.
Really?
Watch this. Watch this. Here's why I think is because a lot of DJ Quik artists was trash rappers. Just to be honest. They was basic, even Second to None.
Wait a minute. How many? Name all of them. You got Second to None.
Second to None. High C.
High C was really like
trash.
Somebody else was actually producing that.
Tony. Wait, you talking about produce? We talking about rapping, but he was
associate. Let's say associate of DJ Quik.
Well, that's the same thing as AMG.
So, but are you saying AMG is not associated? Because I still basically associated with him, and I think AMG was dope. And not only that, he came back with that. Can I work with that? Can I work with that?
Yep.
That was that song. This is like after time. Yeah, I mean, that wasn't about, my whole point was that he was able to do something that was big well after the fact. It was still, touching. So, because that's what it was. That was a banging ass song.
But then who you got after that though? As far as like DJ Quik artists,
like now Penthouse Player Click, if I'm not mistaken, they was assigned to Ruthless, but he produced it,
exactly.
right?
So he was part of it. Yeah,
Yeah.
Them,
Yeah.
High C, AMG, and Second to None. That's it.
Right.
And
right.
then rest in peace to Mossberg. I know we
Mossberg, yeah.
started
But-
Mossberg.
But
It
he-
brought-
Let me mention
Yeah,
something. Let me
that's
mention
reason why he couldn't
something.
go nowhere.
Let me mention something about High C though. High C, y'all know he was Low Cash in CB4. That's him rapping that. That was
that
was
is
High
his
C
voice.
and
That
Daddy
is
Yo.
his voice.
Damn.
That is his voice. High
is
C
his
was Low
voice.
Cash and Daddy O was Alan.
That is-
Alan
Yeah, you could definitely. Yeah, Daddy O's voice was so obvious and clear.
Yeah.
Sweat from
Yeah.
my ball.
Sweat from my I'm gonna look that up. I gotta put that in my playlist. Sweat from my balls. You can feel the sweat from my
Hey.
balls.
CB4 was a great movie to me. I love that movie, man.
Hey,
Hey,
the
but
fact that
ain't
you
that
call
crazy?
blackity black black black. That's Floyd.
Exactly. That's part of where I got it from. Blackity black, I'm black, 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 black. I'm black, 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 black. That shit was hilarious to me, man. Yeah, I used to love that shit.
That's crazy. Yeah.
But with the Second to None, have y'all ever heard DJ Quik tell a story of how he brought them to
Disney, I
Right.
think it was.
was it Disney or Priority? Like they was gonna give them their own brand, their own label, their own imprint, the whole works. They was gonna sign, I don't know how many millions. It was a big deal. He brought them to the label, and then they went into the hall where they was like, "Man, this that Illuminati shit."
Yeah, I heard that
And
story.
they were scared or they hesitated and they didn't sign. And he was so disappointed.
Yeah, and DJ Quik was like, "You better take that check and go buy something."
Man,
I heard the story about them, something about what was that Air Jordan movie?
here.
Space Jam.
I think
Oh.
it was Space Jam, maybe Space Jam, getting something on the soundtrack. But one of them, either them or Quik, backed out or did something wrong.
What
They-
did they do?
They could have had a song on there,
Oh, okay.
and something had
I mean, well, sometimes you make choices and you be thinking back like, damn, like it's a lot of actors that turn down roles and been like, wow, that could have been me in this damn training day. Not Denzel.
And he was a DJ Quik was like a cool dude, man. He was like, we did Sugar Free, Second to None, AMG, Penthouse Player Click, High C, Mossberg, and he was willing to work with. I know he worked with the Game later, but he was like a giving dude in the far sense. He wasn't stingy with his talent, man. And I hate the idea that he don't have a Dr. Dre lineage to where you can say Dr. Dre, he brought the Game, 50 Cent, and all these big names, Eminem. That I think DJ Quik should have had that same type of lineage.
But I mean, he's worked with so many other people that even though he didn't necessarily bring him in, I mean, just like he brought out Tupac, he worked on that album. I mean, he's got a lot of credits over a lot of artists and stuff like that. So if you look at his stable is big. He may not be the person that quote unquote found him or whatever.
Yeah.
But that doesn't have to be his lane. What you want to appreciate is discography, his work, and his work is impeccable.
again. So this is why he's always compared to like Quincy Jones. He didn't bring Michael Jackson in. He didn't bring Shaka Khan and them in. He didn't bring all these people in, but he gave them some great music.
Yeah, that's true. True that.
And here's the reason why. You remember he was going through with his label, with Profile, where they had ownership of his name, DJ Quik. So remember, if you look at the credits, it was saying David Blake. He said, "Oh, y'all got DJ Quik, but my name is David Blake." And that's when he started doing production for everybody else.
That's how he got away with doing all that shit for Death Row.
Yep, Death Row, exactly. Yes. That's why he's on Death Row Greatest Hits. He's on there with the David Blake.
Exactly.
That's cool.
He found a loophole. See, that's talking to them lawyers and like, yeah, I got a lawyer for that ass. Yeah.
I just want to put the picture up of the Penthouse Players Click. I used to like their music. I know they was older
Tweet
guys.
Cadillac.
I used to love their music, man. The Penthouse Players Click, PPC. Yeah, I just wanted to put their picture up and represent. That's part of DJ Quik lineage. And that was wasn't that actually his sister's boyfriend or something at the time? One of them?
I don't know that part.
Yeah, it was his older sister's boyfriend because he went to stay with him.
Who played?
Yeah, I think that's the one. He went to stay with Player Ham, and that was like his big homie. And when he got big, he brought them because they used to help him when he was DJing around the city. They used to bring him around and help him with his equipment and all that.
Either I go or you stay. We both was on our way. Oh, y'all remember that?
So I don't think that was, maybe that was his sister.
Yeah.
The way he hates.
But he had shouted out some address over here on Browning, which had to be Harlem Hood. So shout out to the 39th Streets. They just had their day the other day.
Shout out.
Well, actually,
today.
It is.
Yeah, I'm say.
My bad.
He got that pass, DJ Quik. Leave him alone.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyway, so Quik, Sugar Free was the man he brought out. Any words about Mossberg though? Any songs that y'all knew?
I know his music was tight. I used to like Mossberg music, and I know I think his album came out after he passed, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Because he met DJ Quik in '97, and DJ Quik brought him in, and I remember DJ Quik said he couldn't walk for like 2 weeks. Because I listened to a lot of DJ Quik interviews.
Right.
He said he literally was crawling up and down the stairs. He said for 2 weeks he couldn't stand up after he heard about what happened with Mossberg because he was so heartbroken.
Oh yeah. I did hear that story too.
And it was like Mossberg was supposed to come to the studio that night that he got shot.
Yep.
With a Mossberg.
Yeah,
shotgun.
that was cold, man.
Yeah.
In the car. Damn.
Yeah.
Cold.
And I also remember reading that he's saying that he produced it flawlessly, tight, perfect, and something happened wrong. They messed up the engineer. So he's like, I can't stand that that's the version that you guys got, and that they destroyed my version that was, whatever. So, but that dude has a very particular ear, that's part of what makes him quick. But you got to respect that. I heard it. The dude had his stuff. It was dope. It wasn't my lane.
Speaking of Mossberg as well too. See, I got my own stuff going on in my head about stuff because remember, Mossberg used to say, "I'm the real Don Mega." Y'all remember that?
Nope. Trying to say Ice Cube took it? You trying to say that?
I think Ice Cube has something to do with.
Come on, man.
Get out of here! Out of here, man.
Hell of an allegation to make about the great Ice Cube, but
Great,
great, man. Get out of here.
Because Cube wasn't saying that till about '99, something like that, Hey, well, it is where it is. But shout out to Mossberg.
He does have a reputation of taking stuff.
Yes, he does. That is true.
All right. But
this is subject. Don't talk about Ice Cube.
then Sugar Free came along, and Sugar Free really blew up.
Yep. Now, when Sugar Free came along, I wasn't into Sugar Free. I wasn't used to that pimp culture. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't into it. I was like, nah, that's cool. But then when I get to listening to him, he had a real flow. He was when I respected him as a real rapper. Then I understood he was. I think what turned me was The Wash, the movie. Y'all remember the line? He was in jail with Snoop Dogg, and somebody was playing the beat and somebody was rapping.
That was him.
Yeah.
There's a video of him rapping and doing the beat at the same time. I mean, that's amazing. You know what I'm saying?
That's how boom boom.
Yeah.
Boom, boom,
Yeah.
boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. He was actually did it.
I had a new respect for him. I'm like, he a real rapper.
Yeah,
okay.
that was amazing.
And that's when I started paying attention. Then when you listen to the lines, if a female could ask you for some money, how to get some money, tell her tie that car to the thing and make her put it in some crazy shit.
If I can tell you a fleek could hook up a trailer and pull a
that shit.
Wait, hold on. I remember my first time hearing Sugar Free. I did not like that. If you stay, I never liked
Yeah,
that
that's the
song.
first one I heard, and that's what it had me thrown off too. Go ahead.
They would play that constantly on the radio. It was like I was sick of it, and I didn't like Sugar Free at all. From that one song, with Player Ham is on there. Player Ham is on that song as well. But I remember I got a snippet tape of his whole album, and I was like, "This is hard," and I went and bought Sugar Free Street Gospel, that first album, produced by the greatest West Coast producer ever, possibly hip hop producer ever. He's up there. That's when I bought it. I was like, "This is classic," and he started with that anthem.
Yeah.
Get your money while you're bullshitting.
But If You Stay Ready withstood the test of time, in a sense. That statement, it's so much deep to it. It's so much impact. It's a great aphorism. We say, if you stay ready, you ain't got to get ready, nigga.
I can't get ready whenever. I mean, I think about that probably almost daily. So it's like, if you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. It's because of that. So you know what I'm saying? It had its impact. It's one of those.
So this reminds me of Floyd. So that did stand out to you, Floyd X, because it's like
you looking the wrong way. You looking the wrong. I'm on this side.
Turn around. Just turn around.
You're on the wrong side.
Take off word for
it.
Let me fix it.
I can see the screen. I remember. See, when I take trips and me and Floyd X is together, this nigga is dressed and gone like, yo, bro. If you stay ready, you ain't got it. I mean, bro, I was sleeping. We was drunk, like we was hanging out last night. Floyd X gone. You wasn't ready.
Hey,
so
when I first heard this song right there, I couldn't get his lyrics. But when I really listened to it, I'm like, oh, this shit is dope.
He was saying some shit. He was saying
that's the thing about it. I like that song the very first time I heard it. And again, I've always liked that song. That song, he wasn't my vibe or stuff like that. But I mean, that song, I took to it immediately. But again, the point of what he was saying hit me. And I will say that, as an adult, I can make it a comical thing about the whole pimp thing. But, it is a real trafficking situation. I really can't support that culture like that,
But I remember with that song, If You Stay Ready, you gotta stay. When I heard it on the NBA Live, I think when they first just started doing that, when they was playing that, where you know how they showed before the game, if you stay ready, they showed them like out there balling, like, and that's when it was like, okay, this song is really one of them ones, and it became a part of the culture of everything, basketball, football, like everything. Ready, going out to eat and going out on the trip to Las Vegas, and y'all left me, and I was hungry as hell, and woke up, everybody was gone.
I'm trying to help him. I am. I really am, Walk. You're looking the wrong way.
Hey, but it had the classic DJ Quik groove to it too. See?
Yeah.
But let me just say this real quick, Elpo. As far as the pimp culture, like I respect Sugar Free in the sense that he veered away from that. I watched the Vlad interview maybe like 5 or 6 years ago, and he wouldn't even say that or be in that lane. He knew the dangers of it and the way America cracks down on it. So he veers away from that, and he don't promote that anymore. But you got to understand that when he does his shows, people want to hear them songs. You know what I'm saying? So I understand. I respect that.
It's just like Reverend Run performance. He's like, look, you got to understand when I'm DJ Run up there, I'm gonna cuss and grab my stuff and whatever. But when I'm gonna be a reverend. So
exactly.
Hey, that thing with that Sugar Free, he's seen a lot of his pimp partners was getting life sentences. Sentences, and he already stepped away from the game.
Puff pass, fool. Puff pass. Pass it
away
up.
from the game. I don't talk that.
Come on, Joe. You know how to do
it. You messed it up.
Y'all stealing my shit?
Hey, it's free fall. It's a free fall around here.
I know.
Hey, after that, why you bullshitting?
Why you bullshitting?
Why you bullshitting?
Oh yeah.
Get your money while you bullshitting.
Yeah. Nah, I gotta put some respect on him. I think in retrospect, I'm thinking about it. Yeah, he's that dude.
And they
I
know
like this. One more thing from Street Gospel. He say, I tell a lie and you tell a lie, and then we look each other in the face and then we compare each other's lies. That's sugar free. That's crazy. That's
Yep.
nice.
But did y'all go through DJ Quik discography and like
What
the
was-
albums he put out?
I was
90s,
just going through it, in the 90s, basically.
91, Quick is the Name, Way Too Funky, Safe and Sound, Rhythmalism.
That's what we got.
I could say with all honesty, I purchased every one of these albums except for the Book of David and the Midnight Life. The Book of David I got because that was a time when blank or burnt CDs was the lick, so I bought it off the street, didn't buy the actual album. But every one of DJ Quik's album, I actually literally purchased them because I wanted to hear it.
I remember talking on the. I remember talking on the phone to Floyd X. I think you had just moved to the Bay. I think you just moved up there, and you was like, "That's a solid album. That's a solid. It's well put together, balancing options." And that was that title. When I heard it, was like it made sense. Balance and option. It was balanced out, and he had a lot of freaking options.
Yeah, his production and the way he rapped on it and the song arrangement, he did everything right on his albums, dude. I used to love his shit. All his albums I bought up to that point. And I was like, okay, I had never had no complaints, never wanted to take shit back. I just know when he did that Rhythmalism, I did question his sexuality for a second. He had that El Pooh got the picture up here.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead.
This right here. I'm like, oh, what's wrong? I did question his sexuality for a second.
Looking like the World Cast Wrecking Crew.
Yeah.
But I understood that dudes in the hood did wear perms and they was to flaunt it like a woman. And I never understood it, but I knew that it existed. And it was real masculine men who did that. I understood that.
Right. And just that's like the fly shit. I'm fly. I'm getting my nails done. I'm getting a pedicure.
Nails, yeah. And let their nails grow long and shit.
Called rhythmalism, right?
Rhythmalism. Yep.
Yeah, whatever.
But why, sir? Kaiser. Oh, that was good. Come on. Yeah.
And now let me ask this. Was DJ Quik the first rapper to have a posse cut before NWA?
No.
Okay. So because NWA with the parental discretion advised?
Bruh.
I'm just asking the question.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
Parental discretion advised. That was the first one.
And the grand finale. 89.
Okay. DLC. Yep, got you. All right.
Parental discretion was
making show. Because I know when DJ Quik album came out, that was one of the highlights. I was like, who is all these dudes? And they all a bunch of good rappers. It was like cool.
They got it from
that.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that was cool. But shout out to DJ Quik for doing that, man. He represented well for the West Coast with the music he put out. And I mean, I've seen him here in Sacramento in like not a large venue, but a club. And that I was glad I went, and I plan on going to see him again. He comes almost like every year. He comes up to Sacramento and represent. I know that one point before I moved out here, he had a girlfriend or something out here that he used to come out here, and my wife's friend used to work at Tower Records at the time, and he walked in there on her, and she told us a story how she was so hyped that he was there and shit like that. But he used to be around here all the time in Sacramento. But shout out to DJ Quik. He represent on his shows real well.
And let me say this. What about this? Are we going to 2000? Are we there yet?
Yeah, rhythmalism is no, that's what, 98? 98. Okay, my bad.
But I remember 2000 at the K-Day Fresh Fest. The K-Day. They used to have something. It was in Anaheim. And that's when me and my first wife, we seen DJ Quik perform. And he performed, and he was doing what is now the Blood Walk. Yes. And DJ Quik talked about this. He was like, basically, that was like the Mexican hat dance. But now that is the Blood Walk. You know how the Crip Walk been forever. But that is where the blood walk. Hold on, let me represent for DJ Quik.
Here we go.
I don't even know how to do it. He did it. He was
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Him and his boy, they was doing that shit together. That shit was looking fly as hell. I am not gonna front. He came out like that. Like it was
what album is pitching on a party on?
That's Balancing Options.
Balancing out. I think you're right, Jay Walk.
Yeah. That's the first song that I really like. You know, that's one of the songs that where I felt like we met. You know, as far as DJ Quik. I mean, I thought it was clever. I thought it was dope how the dude knocks off the music through the course of it and brings it out. I mean, to me, this is a perfect song. I felt like as an evolution, as a rapper, as a producer, of just putting the whole thing together. To me, that was like that thing. So
get up, get on, get the party. But if you ever had a house party,
you
it's a time where it's like y'all doing too much.
Yep.
Y'all do. I remember one time with my little cousin, rest in peace, LaShonda, she had a party with her friend. She had a fat ass too. Her friend had a fat ass. She hopped on the table and broke the damn glass. And LaShonda got mad and said, like, fuck up. I was regulating the whole spot. And I'm there like, damn, little cuz. Oh, you got it. You got it. Yeah.
Man. That's cool.
Get up, get on, get your hoe on, whatever.
Rhythmalism is where I found where I heard Mossberg at for the first time.
Oh, he was on Rhythmalism first? Okay.
That's why I heard him.
Okay. Yeah.
Those are classic songs, dude. That song with Quik. Damn, that I can't remember. Y'all know what song I'm talking about. Sugar Free on it. Quik, Mossberg. And I kind of think this too as well. I'm gonna put this out there too. Yeah, where I think Rick Ross kind of stole a lot of that from Mossberg. Big belly, all that. He says that. Mossberg said, check the song out. He said, I'm with the big belly. I'm just a big, fat, ugly fly nigga. What is he?
I don't know about that one, Walk, but hey, that's your opinion. That's your opinion, man.
Listen to the song. You're going to be like,
I'm going to go back and listen to it.
Yeah.
All right.
I need an apology next week.
I know you had El DeBarge on there, Hand in Hand.
Yep.
Second to none.
So let me tell the story. DJ Quik told the story, but when they met, it was at the House of Blues. DJ Quik was performing. He was in the back chilling with the homies. They sipping, smoking weed. And then El DeBarge came back there. He walked up to DJ Quik. He said, hey, I'm El DeBarge. And DJ Quik said, I know who you is, nigga. And then that night after the show, they went to the studio and they recorded like a tons of music. And they just been cool ever since. Yeah.
Dope. That's
cool. That's cool. I used to like El DeBarge on this song. It was cool to have El DeBarge, like they still relevant. I used to love DeBarge back in the day. Them songs that I heard, like I used to love them songs, man.
Yeah.
That was big. That was big.
Hell yeah.
So big.
But I think the biggest song he had was with Tony, right?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Party.
Oh man. What's it called?
Pitch it on the party, right? Oh no, let's get down. Let's get down.
Let's get down.
Let's get down.
That was a dope song.
That song. Hell yeah.
Yeah, that was like for the gangsters just to be on like, hey, come here, girl. Let's get
Now, did DJ Quik produce that or did Sadiq?
You know he did.
It was him and Sadiq.
Okay, that was some great production right there. I used to
So
love
you
that.
did know he did.
Man, Sadiq was man. Don't sleep on Sadiq. Sadiq done did some stuff out there.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What was that group that they had with Lucy Pearl?
Lucy Pearl.
Now who that was the Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah, Shaheed Muhammad.
But also it wasn't it was so it was a homegirl from In Vogue.
Was part of that?
Yeah, it was homegirl from In Vogue.
Tracy from In Vogue. Tracy, I remember her.
It was Dawn. It was Dawn from In Vogue. Yes, okay. It was Dawn because she was my favorite. So yeah, I know it was Dawn.
Let me check check the lotion check. Hold on.
So it was Don. It was Don, homeboy Sadiq, and the Muhammad from Tribe.
Okay. Man, that's cool.
Yeah, that was cool. They just decided, hey, let's form a group, just do something.
Yeah.
They did that
Make
one
some
album. It was
music.
dope. It was dope.
Yeah.
I love it when people do that. I mean, hey, with CeeLo, he had a great career after the fact doing Gnarls Barkley or whatever, So, hey, do you think?
I really, the main thing I didn't like about that, not to veer off from DJ Quik, but he wore a dress on that album cover. Come on, he was surprised.
What?
The CeeLo.
Oh,
y'all never saw that?
Uh-oh.
He wore the wedding dress.
Cat
Oh,
Williams.
He wore a wedding dress, and then I don't know if that dude white or mixed or what, but he had on a suit. He was supposed to be the grime and
Danger Mouse.
Yeah, and I was like,
probably, yeah.
I lost respect for CeeLo after that, and I mean, it's been consistently he worn dresses many times after that.
Ouch.
And I ain't on the Dave Chappelle conspiracy thing, but I do feel like it's a misrepresentation of the black male when you put on a dress. That's just my opinion. Sorry, DJ Quik, but let's get back to DJ Quik.
Actually, on that tip, let's go ahead and end the show, y'all. So it's been a good show. Once again, every Saturday morning, once check us here after the Focus Up show.
It on no dress. Hold on.
Let's address that.
Hey, for the end of the show, we all got to do the the blood walk. Everybody got to do the blood walk.
I ain't never seen it.
I know they do something like that. And they throw their flag down and wave their flag or something. Shout out to all the Bloods and Pirus out there. Hope y'all enjoyed the show. We know all of our the Quip brothers. We listen to. I ain't gonna say we. I'm not a Quip. But I know that the Crips listen to DJ Quik also. Shout out to all the gangs of LA.
Good show. 10:30 Saturday mornings on the Focus Up Network. Spin that back show. We out of here.